Oh my God, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, where do I even start? Okay. Hey Disnerds, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming back, thank you always so much for your support. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alex. I'm a hardcore Disnerd, but also a Canadian, as my handle does suggest. And we are in for it today. I know that this is a Magic Mail Monday, but we're gonna do something new, something special because of the circumstances, which I'm gonna get into, which are very exciting. I still have my Halloween decorations all up. I look disheveled. I apologize well in advance. I'm so sorry. But there's some news here. We are officially moving. So we are officially in the process of selling our condo, which is why it looks like a complete mess everywhere. I'm gonna apologize about that again, probably throughout this video. We have to kind of pack up everything. And as you know, I still have my Halloween decorations up. So that needs to come down too, because Halloween is well past by about a week and a bit. So what I thought we would do today is, as I'm packing up, all my stuff into my storage bins, I would also do a Magic Mail Monday, because there's so many things that, I purchased over spooky season, but also specifically from the parks, because we weren't able to go on our trip because of Hurricane Ian, which again is gonna happen next year. I'm so excited. But there's tons of stuff that I haven't showed you guys, and I would love to share, and I hope you wanna come on this journey with me. So it is another Magic Mail Monday, but with a twist. So kind of like a moving twist, so that way, whenever I'm putting stuff away, I can also show it to you guys at the same time and save me some time, because Lord knows I have 2 weeks to do all this. Yeah, you heard me, 2 weeks. And we already went house hunting. Okay, so basically just hit those alerts and subscribe. I'd love for you to join on the journey with us, because I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of more of like daily in the life of Alex as he's going through madness. Literally madness. It's so crazy. I'm so excited though. Let's just start this Magic Mail Monday, and I'll also explain where I got them, all that jazz and whatnot. But we have so many things to get through. Please wish me luck. And let's just hope that it's fun. I hope you guys like this. I really don't know. Also, if you hear my dryer in the background, I apologize. I need to multitask today. So that's happening. It might be rumbling in the background, but hopefully it's giving you some ASMR vibes. So beginning with the madness as well. Compliments of Costco, which, yes, I paid for. But, I have literally 10 bins here, and I kid you not, Disnerds, within the span of probably a few days, they're going to be all full. They're going to be all full. And I have my Halloween bin here, so I need to get that packing first, and then I can move on to literally oh my God, literally everything. So Costco, compliments of Miriam, who's also one of my, oldest friends from college years, and then she's also my realtor now. She's thriving. Hello, Miriam. I know that you watch it with your family, so hi, and thank you again. So basically, at Costco, they had tons of Christmas items, and guys, oh my sweet Jesus, this was actually on special. And it was originally, I think it was like $60, but then it went down by $20, so it ended up being like 40 bucks. Come on, it's actually huge. It's like the full size of this box too, and it's supposed to light up. I'll try to see if I'm gonna take it out of the box, because I know it's packaged really nicely taped, and I need to make sure everything kind of stays as is while I'm decluttering everything, and then I can start putting up my Christmas decorations. But this is one of the items I got. As well, I got this Mickey Santa accent rug, and I literally had to grab it, because the reason why I grabbed this one is because I have the blue one from last year, where it's Mickey with, I think, light bulbs, and it has a blue background. This is a green background. It's not really good with the lighting in here, but you can kind of see it's kind of like a nice Christmas green, and he has his arms folded. So I thought this would be really fun, especially since we are going to be moving into a house. So to have two of them would be great. And they actually also had this hidden Mickey one that I'm contemplating on getting. So Miriam, if you're watching this, I might be calling on you very shortly again before I get my Costco membership. But this guy's so soft. I love Costco's rugs. Had to get this one again as soon as I saw it. Oh my God, Disnerds, I cannot deal. I literally just had a meltdown on Instagram over this, but let me just kind of give you a little view. It will be in future Christmas vlogs, of course, But we have this super snowy, glittery base. We have Mickey looking absolutely adorable as always with his little Santa hat, mistletoe with his little choir book. Then we have Pluto who is singing along, and I can't deal with you. I can't deal with you, Pluto. Oh my God, his eyes are like fully closed. Oh my God, I can't. I'm literally freaking out. Minnie's absolutely gorgeous, and wherever there's white, so kind of like the white fluff on the cuffs, on the hat, it's all glitter. Oh, she also has her little Carol book, her little cute shoes. Oh my God, we have a wreath. And then this part actually lights up. I need to put the battery in it. I need to kind of look at that later, but this part actually does light up. Oh my God, it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so I took it out of the box just to make sure everything was okay, especially since my viewing and photos are being taken for the condo before Christmas. So I'm trying to get everything cleaned up and then put up some Christmas stuff. And this will definitely be one of them. Again, apologies for the mess, but I can't. So I can't remember as well if this was $60 after the $20 off or $40 after everything was off, but I'm pretty sure no matter what it was worth absolutely every single penny because I can't. Go get it. Costco. Costco, go. Next up, I'm going to move to some pickups that I got from Lauren at Diz Family Adventures Pickups. She did such an impeccable job. So we're going to start with some Disney items. So I got, oh my God, the Munchlings of Baymax as a s'more. And I wish that there was smell-o-vision, but if you smell right there, it smells so sweet. I literally have to smell it. I literally had to smell it myself again because I just love him. I cuddle up to him. What's really nice is that it's different textures. So soft. He's so beautiful. He has these like little arms. And what I love too is that you can literally put your hands in there. So like when I'm watching TV or I just want to cuddle up to something, I just literally put my hands through here and just cuddle him. He is so stinking adorable. So I'll give you a little bit of a view. So here's him from the side, and here's his cuteness from the back, and here's his other cuteness from the side, and then from the front again. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, his price wasn't actually that bad. I think it was like $34.99 in the parks, which I was surprised by because you can see he's a decent size. Absolutely love him. The next thing we're gonna go on from Lauren is the 50th Loungefly Disney Park. So there's actually a couple Loungefly bags I'll be showing right after this, but this is one that I got from the order. So this is the 50th one that has the 50th logo on there with all the park icons in these kind of like bluish purple colors. So we have here in Mexico, we have Pirates of the Caribbean, we have Mickey, we have the Millennium Falcon, we have my fave Space Mountain, which was right there front and center. So I was like, yes, mine. And Tower of Terror, which is also one of my favorites. I love all the icons they chose. You have the castle right there, and it's just plain on the back, but you also have the Epcot ball. You have here the Tiki Room. And what I like too is that these Loungeflies are the canvas bags. I mean, they're called the Canvas series. They're a lot bigger than mini Loungeflies. So for that reason, you can really fit a lot more in there, especially for your park day. And those are all the different icons inside too, with gold embellishment and a zipper. And of course, as you can see here, it is a Disney Parks Loungefly exclusive. The size is great. I'm so in love with it. And I know it's been kind of hard to get our hands on this because I heard it does sell out. So the fact that she was able to actually find it for me, so happy, because I did want to go pick up on my trip, but again, it was postponed till next year because of the hurricane. So at least I could get my hands on this because I will not be there for the next time of the 50th celebration. I've been there twice for the 50th, so that's fine, but this particular bag was not available at that time. Now on to Halloween Horror Nights merch. So Halloween Horror Nights 32, it was their 32nd edition this year, which again, unfortunately missed because of the hurricane. I don't want to repeat myself, but just to kind of give context. So I would have picked up these items myself, especially these two little guys. So let's start off with them. So this is Little Boo. Just to kind of give a little bit of context and history, he was made really popular last year, which I did go to with Jesse. So I'll pop down vlog down below because we had such a blast. It was Jessie's first time. She's kind of getting obsessed just like me. So I cannot wait to go again next year with her. But he was one that you would see at the entrance of the Wicked Growth house, which was this really fun haunted house that you walk through, and it was kind of this like pumpkin patch, and there was like a pumpkin lord and witches, and the pumpkin patch was overtaking the people. It was absolutely my favorite house. It was gorgeous. And this little guy, because he was so cute, people fell in love with him. So smartly so, Universal made merch about him. So this is a sipper cup that they have that I think was like, I want to say it was like 15 bucks-ish. And this was a hat that I think was $28.99. And what I really appreciate is that it looks kind of distressed. So it's like this really vintage looking hat. It's all embroidered there. Little Boo looks so cool. So I had to get my hands on him. I wanted to as well get the blanket, but that sold out so freaking fast because this year is HHN 31, so October 31st Halloween. It was like a traditional Halloween show, so there's tons of fun merch. I'm going to show you another one right after this, but they were really cool. And as I was mentioning before, that house, this is actually the Pumpkin Lord. So he was one of the main mascots this year. And these two figures specifically, I opened them up on my TikTok and Instagram. They're a blind mystery box called Universal Screamers. So they had Pumpkin Lord, Bride of Frankenstein, Michael Myers, they had Casper, they had a few others, but these are really cool. So I had 3 boxes and I had a duplicate of Pumpkin Lord. So these are the 2 that actually came out of it. And now I'm going to show you Papa Pumpkin, like Pumpkin Daddy. I have to show you the shirt I got. It's an annual pass holder exclusive. So Lauren was a pass holder. She is a pass holder. So I was able to get this really awesome shirt. Let me show you right now. Sublime. Oh my God. So let me open this up for you, but let's just take a look at a scary, beautiful face. Papa Daddy Pumpkin. Yes. Yes, get it. Be all scary. I love it. So Halloween. Oh, so I kind of feel like it's like daddy and son. Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you a full view of this shirt because it's so gorgeous. Okay, so here's a full view of the shirt. All hail the Pumpkin Lord, Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. And it does have here on the sleeve UOAP. So Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder 2022. This shirt is so vintage. It's so gorgeous. And this is actually what he looked like in the parks. When you open it, when you walked into the park itself, he was actually in this huge pumpkin like he was in the house last year, coming out of it. And apparently he's all snarky and sassy and super funny. I'm so sad that I missed him this year. I hope he comes back because he is, my favorite. I absolutely adore him, just like Little Boo. Like, he is so Papa Pumpkin. Oh, I'm so in love with it. At the same time, I figured since we're talking about Halloween Horror Nights, I actually got another shirt from Hot Topic. And this is a Hot Topic exclusive. And it's just a plain black shirt. I'm not going to open it up because all it says there is just the J for Jack and Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. This was a shirt just to kind of commemorate for the 30th event where they had all the horror icons. Jack the Clown is one of the biggest icons there is. I absolutely love Jack. And what I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but this is actually textured. These are all raised. So it's not just like a regular print. It's like a bubble print. Do you see that? Do you see how it's like raised on the shirt? Anyways, thought it was gorgeous. So since I was talking about Halloween Horror Nights, figured I'd show you this awesome Jack shirt at the same time. Oh, and conveniently, I was doing the wash, and this was actually the shirt that I was going to wear at Halloween Horror Nights. So as you can kind of see here, it looks really traditional Halloween. What's really cool about this design is that this was actually for a kid's shirt. And I loved it so much. It's so pretty. It's so vibrant. It's very traditional Halloween. And they didn't have it. The adult shirt I wasn't really a fan of this year. And so I went on to Redbubble, which is one of my favorite sites where they can put, kind of artist prints onto t-shirts that are for every shape and size. And so I actually made an adult version of the kid shirt from this year, and that's what I was going to wear going to Halloween Horror Nights. So I figured since I was talking about it, I'd show this one too. Look, there's little Boo again, and it says Universal Studios. Oh my god, every day is October 31st. I love it. It's such a fun shirt. They need to make more kids apparel adult size, because honestly, sometimes the kids have it so good. Their merch are like the cutest things ever. Okay, so last but certainly not least, from my pickups, this is the Disney Halloween pin where we have Mochi, the cat from Big Hero 6. So we can see here Baymax, we can see Hiro, we can see that he is in a Stitch outfit, kind of like in the portrait that they show in the movie in the background. So this is one of the limited edition pins for Halloween 2022. You do not need to get it at the Mickey's Not So Scary event. It was like a wide pin within the parks itself. And so if we take a look, oh my God, it is so adorable. So of course I had to pick it up because one, I love Baymax. He's one of my bebés, as well as Stitch. And I love Big Hero 6. And I didn't actually get any other pins from this year. This year, it wasn't really my favorite in terms of pins. So I felt, hey, this is the perfect one to kind of commemorate 2022. So those were all my pins from the pickup. Alrighty, so moving on to Loungefly. I actually did get a couple of Loungefly bags this season, and this is a Loungefly exclusive for Halloween where it is Mickey and Friends at a haunted house. I know I showed this in a previous video, but since this is one of my favorite, not just Halloween purchases, but just purchases ever, I had to show it. Special thank you to Jessie. She actually brought this. I sent it to her in Alaska, and she brought it to me when we had our little trip in Toronto, which again, the vlogs are all down below. I'll go ahead and link everything. But let's take a look at this bag because oh my God, it's so good. I also have the mystery pin set of it, of them completing the house. But we'll start at the bottom here. So we have Mickey as a pumpkin. We have Minnie as a cat. We have Goofy there as a mummy. Then we have this whole little cemetery. And there's this little zipper here, which doesn't really give you enough space, but I mean, I like the 3D element of it. You know, it's kind of nice. And then we have the front of the house here with these ghosts peeking through the stained glass window. And we do have those ghosts that are raising up to the roof, where on the second floor, we have Daisy as a witch. We have Pluto, I guess, kind of just covered in candy. It doesn't really say like what kind of costume he has. But then we have Donald as a devil. And it is such a beautiful bag. This bag, by the way, is a lot bigger than the typical Loungefly sizes. Like this, I feel, is an actual, not like mini backpack. It's not like a huge backpack at the same time, but it's definitely not a mini backpack. And I'll show you. If I go ahead and even just put another bag, like if I just put another bag beside it, this is another one of the mini bags I have, but you can kind of see like this one's fairly larger. And it was a little bit more pricier than a regular Loungefly. I think it was like $90 as opposed to $75 or $80. So I think that's why. So just to kind of give you full view here, it does have here Disney Loungefly logo, and on the back, it's all the Mickey and Friends gang. So we have all of them here just having the best time going trick-or-treating, and just look at Pluto there. And it is a little bit indented, so you can kind of see that it's not just printed on there. They did print it on, but there's a little bit indentation, so you can kind of feel the grooves. It's so much fun. Now let's go ahead and look inside. Inside the bag, we have all these little ghosts and bats with little Mickey ears. How stinking cute is that? So very plain and simple, but I love it. Another bag that Jessie picked up for me from Boxlunch is this gorgeous Nightmare Before Christmas bag with the evil wreath. And it does have all the toys on there, including Vampire Teddy, which is one of my favorites. But another big selling point for this bag, not just Jack and Sally. Of course, I love them, but it's Lock, Shock, and Barrel. They are my favorite characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I also had this mystery one that I lucked out in getting. I did fill up the bags, but I felt it up at Spirit Halloween. And so I thought it would be the perfect accessory to this bag. It has this nice bow, exactly like on the reef would have been. And he does have little embroidered eyes. So they are, you know, a 3D effect. They aren't part of this printing. And there is a zipper pull, kind of like a half moon zipper pull. Now, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and look inside the bag. Let's see what the lining is. I actually forgot about this one. Oh, it's just plain black. Maybe that's why I forgot about it, because it's just plain black. But here on the back itself, I haven't worn it yet. So this is why it's still curled up. But look at the straps. So it's these nice red, kind of, I want to say like ruby red slippers red, if you kind of get it. I think it's because of these stripes and the red. It's reminding me of the Wizard of Oz. But it has these really fun straps. And on the back, we have Zero. There he is. So cute with a candy cane. So this is more of a Christmas bag. So this is why I haven't opened it up yet, because I just got it from Jessie. And I will be wearing it for Christmas. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited about this one. Okay, and I think this is the last Loungefly I have to show. I don't think I have any other Loungeflies I bought. I hope not, because, oh my God, I spent so much money this Halloween season out of, you know, FOMO, you know, fear of missing out in terms of Disney. Because, again, of the hurricane, I'm sorry to retread it. The trauma is still real for me. But there'll be next year. Anyways, got this at Hot Topic. Sam, who is this little puppet kind of monster guy, is from this amazing movie called Trick or Treat. And it's all an all-over print of him in different forms. So him digging up a grave, his little popsicle, which also acts as kind of like his knife sometimes, him talking to an owl, him carving a pumpkin, him crouching down, all these really fun kind of just pictures of him in different ways. And this is another mystery one that I got at Spirit Halloween. I felt it up and I could totally tell that it was his lollipop, so I had to get it and add it to this bag. I also did find him in his form holding the lollipop and his bag of treats. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. It's so much fun. It's like this 3 different tales woven together that are all on the same Halloween night. And I love this movie, and particularly Sam. Sam has gotten really popular, but I think the movie as a whole is pretty brilliant. And his story is fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, but the whole movie is just great. How can you not say no to that face? Okay, now heading back to my YouTube station, which is a mess. I'm literally been filming slash, you know, destocking everything. Like there's stuff everywhere. But there is a couple of Shop Disney items that I did get this year, including this amazing Stitch, who looks like he is somebody from Haunted Mansion. So of course I had to get it. So he has these kind of muted teal colors, and he has a little bit of shading of purple in his eyes. It's just so much fun. A little spider web on his hat, and he has his little toesies. And this is what it looks like on the back, and to show that it's Happy Halloween 2022 Stitch. So it is from this year. I absolutely adore him. I find he's so cute. My phone died. So there's Stitch. And during that whole time that my phone was charging, I've literally been taking down some extra stuff. So let's move on to some more Shop Disney items, which is just down here. We have ourselves a little baby Yoda Grogu mummy, which is, I mean, come on, the best. So good. So it says here Star Wars Grogu plush, and as you can see here through the wrappings, you can see his actual ears. So he's all wrapped up, but at least his face, his cute little face, is showing, and it has just kind of a little bum, like a little flat bum. And here's the back, and I love these little accents where we can see these little scraps of his wrappings kind of coming out as well on his arms. So much fun. So we had to get that. Now, if I put him back down here, you're going to notice some other things. So I also got those little mini munchlings, and we have Pooh as a little cinnamon roll. It is a different texture than the larger munchlings. So just know if you are going to go ahead and buy them, it's not as soft. This is more that fabricy polyester. Like it's still soft. It's just not anything like the soft, almost like velvet of the other ones. Although there are different textures here. So different textures versus this kind of polyester. But you do see the swirl continuing. They're really cute. Very expensive, but I'm kind of obsessed. They're beautiful. So if you want to see me unbox poo, you can see so on my TikTok and Instagram. But let's go actually to my favorite here, which is from the Villains Munchling series. And I wanted either Hades or Pain and Panic. I wanted Oogie Boogie as well. But I was so happy, I was so lucky, I was able to get Pain and Panic, which is kind of this like little popsicle. So you can kind of see here the stem here, and it looks like one of those like twist pops. So you can see the blue interweaving with the pink from Pain and Panic. And look at their little faces. So we have here Pain, who has his little wings here with his little pink tail and his face that looks like he's in pain. And then we have Panic, who just looks equally the same thing. I love these characters. I think they're some of the most underrated side characters ever, especially towards the villains. And I know that Hercules is coming back, but I was an OG fan anyways, so I'm just gonna take it as is, but I'm so happy I got this one. Last on my little Halloween display that's new, I might have shown this already, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it again. This is a Hot Topic exclusive of Hades with Pain and Panic, and it is the infamous scene where they're all convening together, but then we have Panic, who's stuck in Pain's bum because they fell down the stairs. It is just so fun. So it's like a little movie moment that is exclusive to Hot Topic. So I also have that on my display. One other Shop Disney exclusive I have is Groot as the pumpkin. So I have him kind of hanging out with the huge Funko Pop of Groot here in his stand. And it is Groot coming out of a pumpkin. So he is just so adorable. His eyes are all embroidered on there as well as his mouth. He has a little pumpkin topper and he has his little hands screaming, yay! And the actual pumpkin itself is Rocket. I thought that this was, and it does have the Guardians of the Galaxy symbol on the back, but he's just so cute that I couldn't say no. He was actually my number one. And then of course I had to get Stitch. And then because I got Stitch, of course I had to get Grogu. So he was one that I definitely had to have for Halloween 2022 to kind of help with my, you know, first world suffering of not going on a trip. But it's really well done. And these are like all like kind of like felted leaves, really good texture, really snuggly. So another win from Shop Disney. Okay, so I'm kind of moving on to some clothes now. This as well as from Shop Disney. This is actually a woman's pajama top, and it is very long, but I thought the design was so cute, and I find their pajamas are actually super, super soft. So I actually got this for myself, and it is this all over print. And this is not actually fluff, by the way, or not dirty. It's actually just the way that it's made in terms of the all over print. Like they're all in these muted dark colors. So a lot of browns, a lot of grays, a lot of blacks, but just a lot of fun and all the favorite characters that we know and love. And this thing is huge, but so beautiful and very comfy for the winter. So I thought I'd pick this up, especially since I think when I was doing Shop Disney, so as well with the plushes that you just saw, I got them like at 20 or 30% off. Like that's normally the only reason why I would go to Shop Disney and I didn't go through my personal shopper, was because one, I didn't want her box to be so huge that shipping was going to be ginormous, but also two, with Shop Disney, they're having discounts. So that's why I got this one here. And I think that's it for Shop Disney, but I will be moving on to some more clothes. One of which is from another company that I absolutely adore that's called Huyi. They're an Asian brand, and I've kind of shown a couple of shirts from them. I've worn them, and they had some really fun Halloween designs. So I'm just trying to give you kind of like a really good look at their all over print that they have here. Okay, I fixed it a little bit better so we can see it a little bit more properly. It is a button up, and the button up has so many Halloween-y treats on it. It has some ghosts, it has some skeletons, some eyeballs. It's very hocus pocus tarot card reading, but with all the Halloween colors that we know and love. I definitely did take advantage of this during the Halloween season. I have another one, but it's in the wash, but I'll insert a photo here where it's just like this really awesome orange button up, exact same kind of looking shirt, but it has all these like little ghosts on this orange background. It's absolutely cute. And the next one is actually my favorite. We have a crew neck of Halloween Town University, where begin normal is vastly overrated. I thought this was so much fun. I didn't realize that they kind of did these little tie-ins. I mean, again, Halloween Town I don't think is licensed, meaning that, you know, they can just use Halloween Town for that reason, but it's giving me very much Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. So I thought I needed this because it was also like pretty cheap. Huey, I absolutely adore it because their prices are definitely right. Their shipping is always great. And they have really fun stuff. So I'm definitely going to see what they have for Christmas time, even though I need to kind of save a little bit, especially with the house coming up. But this was definitely a fun crew sweater to wear when on those like little colder nights. I believe this is the last one that I have in terms of clothing, but obviously we have here a Hufflepuff hoodie. So this is actually a hoodie itself, as we can see here, with all the colors. So it is yellow and black when normally yellow and brown. So with that, I mean, I'm sure there was like a little bit black in there and whatnot too. But I mean, I normally know that it's more brown and yellow, but it's still fine. It's a lovely tie-dye effect. And it has here the motto for Hufflepuff, which is basically dedication, loyalty, and patience. It has all the three values of the Hufflepuff house. And on the back, which I didn't even realize from when I looked at the Hot Topic website, on the back, there's a school logo. We need to check this out. Bam. Oh my God. This is really nice. I was not expecting it. I thought it was only on the front to have the Hufflepuff, but it is, again, it's just kind of printed on. It's not anything crazy special. But again, when I order stuff from the US, especially from Hot Topic, Boxlunch, Disney, Shop Disney, etc., like I need to make sure there's a good deal. So I'm pretty sure I got this like half off, and it is a lovely comfy sweater that's going to be amazing for around the cold season, so around winter time. And it does have Hufflepuff along the sleeve as well. So I thought that this was gorgeous, and I definitely needed another sweater of Hufflepuff. I don't really have that much, or at least I'm not the same size to fit them. So I wanted one that was a little bit more snuggly for winter time, and this definitely takes the cake. And last but certainly not least, I had to end with my favorite purchase of the Halloween season, which is this Michael Myers plushie from Walmart. And I've been literally bombarding him like a proud parent everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, Instagram, in life, when friends are over. But I mean, how can you not? Because like, look at this. Look. I hold his hand everywhere too, by the way. But look. I can't deal. Wait, hold on. Let him get him. His like big moments coming up. Big moments coming up. Oh, he's angry. I love him so much. Okay, Disnerds, so it is the end of the day. As you can see, it's already really dark outside. The place is officially a mess. And I have to go ahead and make sure I've been starting to put things inside the containers and whatnot, but I'm organizing some stuff to make sure that they're properly put away so that when we do take them out from, you know, storage into the new house, oh my God, I can't believe I'm even saying that. When we go ahead and put it inside the new house, at least everything has its own place. So Disnerds, a lot more magic mail to come. It's just that there's a couple of orders that are still on their way. And I have a feeling that's gonna be more of like a Christmas magic mail, because by that time it's gonna be probably end of November, early December for my next magic mail. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you had fun. I know it's kind of more of like a mishmash magic mail Monday where I'm not sitting down. But if you like this new style, kind of like vlog, day in the life of, hit that like to let me know that you're liking all the content putting out there. But I think we did okay. I think we definitely did okay. And so let me know in the comments down below, what was your favorite part? If you have any of the merch as well, are we twinning? I always love to know that if we have some twinning out there. Did you have a chance to go enjoy Mickey's Not So Scary or any sort of Halloween parties out there? Because I definitely did my part, but it was more in Montreal and we had a blast. But if I did as well bring some magic to your day as this Halloween season did, and into November and into Christmas season, my job is done. Please make sure to pay that magic forward to somebody else who may need it, especially when we're going into Thanksgiving, well, American Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends out there and into the holiday season, because that's really the time that matters a lot for kindness and hope and inspiration and family and traditions and just being nice. But it's okay to be a little bit naughty too because it is Christmas. We will definitely be talking soon. Wish me luck. I have so much to do and Jay's at work, so help me, help me, help me. Everything, help me. Okay, Disnerds, we'll talk soon. Bye.